Counseling Department. Today we will present our topic by the title is Evaluating the Effectiveness of Group Counseling Services. Okay, before we begin, let us introduce ourselves.
Hello, let me introduce myself. My name is Naila Nur Aulia.
Halo, I'm Tiara Mafiro.
Hi, I am Risa Maisula.
Halo, I am Yitna Rahmatul Kamila. Before then, let's discuss what group counseling. What is group counseling? Group counseling is a form of guidance counseling commonly practiced in schools. Group counseling is a form of psychotherapy involving 8 to 10 group members and counselor who acts the group leader. Next, what is the purpose? 1. Helping individuals find themselves, direct themselves, and adapt to their environment. 2. Providing opportunities for counselors to learn useful things for self-direction related to personal, social, learning, and career. And 3. Providing healing service through group activities by studying problems and directing them toward problem solving.
Okay, now let's talk about why group counseling is important. Imagine someone has a problem, but they feel afraid of being judged, feel alone, and think that they are the only one going through it. If they keep everything to themselves, their emotional burden can become heavier over time. This is where group counseling becomes important. In group counseling, a person does not only talk to a counselor, but also meets others who have similar problems. When they see others bravely sharing their stories, they begin to feel, oh, it turns out I'm not alone. There are others who understand how I feel. There are other ways to deal with problems. This is something that cannot be fully obtained for individual counseling. That's why group counseling is important. The first, reduce feelings of loneliness. Individuals feel accompanied and understood. Second, learn from others' experience, gain new strategies to face problems. And third, train social skills such as communication, empathy, and cooperation. So, group counseling is not just a place to share stories, but a powerful social learning process.
Okay, for the next is the effective from group counseling. Okay, for the first is change in thoughts, emotions, and behavior. So related to change in thoughts, emotions, and behavior, group counseling is effective when members start to show a positive change in the way they think, feel, and behave. This happens through group discussions and reflections during sessions. Okay, for the next point is feeling safe and supported. In terms of feeling safe and supported, effectiveness can be seen when members feel comfortable in warm and non-judgmental group atmosphere, which encourages them to open up. Okay, next is regarding increased openness and confidence. Group counseling encourages members to more confidence in expressing their the opinions and interactions with others. And then in achieving counseling goals, supportive group dynamics help make the counseling process more effective and efficient. So finally, related to the applications in daily life, group counseling is truly effective when the positive change gained during the continuous and are applied in everyday situations.
The effectiveness of the counseling service can be seen from various research findings. As an example, a case study, the effectiveness of group counseling service, a client-centered approach to increase the confidence of students who are victims of body shaming. In the case at MTS and the Medan, 7 grade student experience low self-confidence as a result of body shaming. Difficult assessment of their physically appearance, which led to negative self-perception and social withdrawal. To address this issue, the research implemented group counseling using a client-centered approach based on Carl Rogers' theory. Initially, all ex-students were categorized as having low self-confidence. After participating in the group counseling session, their self-confidence increased significantly, reaching high and very high categories. This indicated that client-centered group counseling was effective in improving students' self-confidence. Previously, we analyzed a case of group counseling and the data clearly demonstrated its effectiveness. Initially, all ex-students are in the low self-confidence category. After 4 group counseling sessions using a client-centered approach, the result improved significantly. 63% reached the high category, while 37% reached the very high category. The Will Counseling Test value 0.011 is less than 0.05, indicators that the intervention effectively increased the self-confidence of students who had experienced body shaming. Let's look at another study. The effectiveness of rational emotive behavior therapy, group counseling, self-management technique, and cognitive restructuring technique to reduce student academic procrastination. This study used 3 different counseling approaches. After the group counseling intervention, test scores showed a significant decrease. We can see the data and result. The Kruskal-Wallis test showed significant difference in effectiveness among the 3 techniques. Group counseling was effective in reducing the level of procrastination.
Based on the discussion, it can be concluded that group counseling services are effective in helping individuals develop positive changes in thought, emotion, and behaviors. Through group interaction, members feel safer, more supported, and more confident to express themselves. The effectiveness of group counseling is shown by increased self-confidence, reduced negative behaviors such as academic procrastination, and the ability of members to apply new skills in their daily life. Research findings, including cases of students who experience body shaming and academic procrastination, demonstrate that group counseling using approaches such as client-centered therapy, self-management, and cognitive restructuring produces significant positive outcomes. Statistical analysis also supports these results, showing meaningful improvements after counseling intervention. Therefore, group counseling is not only a space for sharing experience, but also an effective intervention that promotes personal growth, emotional healing, and social development, especially in educational settings. Maybe this is from us. Thank you guys for watching our videos. Bye!